Z grind Wednesday, Z grind Thursday, Z grind Friday, Z grind Saturday, Z grind Sunday, Z grind any day, Z grind every day, Z grind all day.
She be calling ZeXzy. All these fine girls tryna sex me. Man, I try focus, she no let me. She be in my DM, she dey text me. She dey tempt me, she wanna come over. Say she wanna taste my sugar. Say the man sweet fast forward. And she no want no order, no order. Come over.
But yours will tell me the story that would have never
But
been
I
told.
choose to leave. Oh, when I'm empty inside, I'd rather rise and float. I choose to breathe. They call me solo to feel my hello, hello. Why? When they see me in the mall, in the middle of a brawl, they spot me playing ball. Only my name they call. My role at my arrival. Ooh, now I'm on, sit down, pania. Make you give me company, sit down, pania. You turn me on, sit down, pania. Baby, give me company, sit down, pania. Hey, as the thing don't.
Is the Z, the E, the X to the ZY. ZeXzy. Yes, it's Z Day finally. The drop, the wait is finally over. Yes, tonight the album. Every sound, the most eclectic album in the world, the most diverse album in the world, the greatest album ever made is going to be dropping. 28 tracks, more than 15 genres rolled into one album. Where have you ever gotten an album like that? Coming from the stable of Maple Grove Entertainment. And I am so excited that tonight, yes, you guys are going to feel what I have been saying. And, this, some people, think that, we probably are just, making a fuss about this album. And some folks right now on Twitter are saying 28 tracks. Where are you going to find that? 15 genres, who does that? But tonight they are going to find out, they're going to learn that, when we say something, we mean it. Every sound is here. It's a reality. And I feel so blessed with the team that I have that has been working behind the scenes just to make this a huge success. So today being Z Day, and I'm going to, run through all the tracks that you're going to find on this beautiful, great album that we've been working on. And it's finally going to go live 12 a.m. across the world. All DSPs are going to be screaming because they've never had it this good. It's a buffet of sound. And so the first track you're going to meet when you get into that album is the intro. It's a voiceover basically talking about what you're going to be finding as you go along on this album. It's a journey through sound, just a landscape of beautiful music, different genres, different backgrounds, different tones, different styles, different textures, different musical instrumentations. I mean, different musical arrangements. Historians are going to come back to this album and ask, how did you guys put this together? Because it's a perfect work of art. And the second track on the album is a title track titled Every Sound. Now, I believe in every sound. Music's got the world love bound. My love for you is always round. Legend salute, legend salute, salute. Ooh, salute. Ooh, you make me sing. Mama. Yes, this song is an amalgamation of classical, salsa, jazz, Afrobeat, pop rolled into one song because it's the essence of the album, a combination of sounds, a combination of styles, a combination of genres. So we just had to masterfully blend different genres into one song. So when you hear that song, it gives you an inkling into what you're about to get, the world you're stepping into, and just how beautiful, that world is. So every sound is a great track. Number three song is All Africa. All Africa is you stepping into this theatrical world, has this orchestra feel, has so many background sounds, so many haunting sounds. And, we had to do it for the motherland, Africa, where, all life forms began. And, we wanted the journey to start from Africa and then into other parts of the world. So Africa is an ode to Africa, um, just talking about its serenity, its beauty, and all of those great things Africa represents. So All Africa is there. And then number four is Che. Che is a song for, the streets in Nigeria, those of my Niger people that love, flexing and, having a great time. Che is a song for you. Just you go somewhere and then everybody's saying you che, che, and then number five is defense. Defense is just basically saying, my guy, you need to be on your guard, be on your defense. You know, if you want to say something, then you have to be able to back it up. That's what defense is about. Number six is an Afrobeat song to titled Comedy Government. Just clowning the government and just letting them know that we don't find it funny, even if they are acting like comedians. We don't find it funny that they are not meeting up to our expectations. And number seven track on the album is Government Feast. Just talking about the fact that these government officials, they are flexing big, they are they're living fat on the resources of the people, great people of Nigeria, and then they somehow find ways to give us excuses. So you hear government fistio, government fistio. Then they give the people gistio. Why them take the gistio? Government fistio, government fistio. Then they give the people gistio. Yes, that's government feast track number seven. Number eight is an Amapiano song. We needed to take it to South Africa. To all my great Southern Africans. This one is, me just, paying homage to my people there in South Africa. I love Amapiano so much. Beautiful music. And we had to put some Amapiano into this, some EDM feel into this one. It's a dance track. You are going to love it. So when you hear the song, dun, 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 it's going to bring you to the dance floor. Number nine is Osamudia. Osamudia is a gospel song, praising God and, just thanking God for standing by me all through this journey. Number 10 song on the album is Obsession. Obsession, this is where we take it into the Caribbeans. I featured none other than the South African singer Natasha Gardner, who did a great work with the classical side of the music. Just it felt like it was opera kind of. She was just doing her thing, talking about ZeXzy and all, how she makes him feel and all, how he makes her feel and all that. And then I had to come up with some dancehall feel, which takes us into the Caribbean. So it's a very oriental, exotic music. It just gives you this trance feel, and you're just in a world of your own. So that's Obsession. Number 11 is Beach Waves. Beach Waves is a jazz song performed by none other than Lugbenga Popola. I had the idea, I had the tune, I called him to the studio, and then he played his saxophone. Very beautiful, saxophone player. He did so well, did magic on that one. So if you're by the beach and you're at home and you just want to feel this peace and the tranquil of being by the beach, Beach Waves is that jazz song that you want to play, and it could remind you of the great Kenny G. Kenny G is my mentor when it comes to jazz. I love his music so much. And then number 12 is Caribbean Hype. Caribbean Hype is me hyping all the Caribbean countries from Barbados to Aruba to St. Kitts, St. Martin, St. Lucia, Jamaica, Haiti. I had to just, shout out to all of them. I remember going to the Liberty Parade in New York City. I was, in Brooklyn, and the parade passed through my area. I joined them, and they'll call the different countries. Haiti usually had the loudest applause, followed by Jamaica, and they'll call their countries, they'll wave their flags. I was just happy to celebrate with them. Um, then you have number 13, Come Home. Come Home is a reggae song. So, we're still in the Caribbean, so we're still, doing some Caribbean stuff. So Come Home is a reggae song, just talking about love and you wanting your loved one to come home. 14 is Sit Down Pony. Sit Down Pony is the single that is already out, and it's a blend between the West Indies vibe and the Indian vibe. Sit down pony, make you keep me company, sit down pony, you. Yes, that's the down point number 14. Number 15 is a dancehall track titled Original. The girls them run follow we yo. You boys are all wanna be yo. You copy but counterfeit yo. Them try catch up, them no feet. Original, origin. Origin. Maple Grove, the label is original. We stand out, don't do blending. We speak flows, it's unending. Come on for here, I'm not sending. Say me up a win engine. Fly so high that they call us lava lava. We cream de la cream, always dappa dappa. They come from the gang and they call we tappa tappa. They claim to be rappers, but them are crappers. They girls them. Yes, that's original. It's a dancehall track. I love performing it. High energy. Whenever I'm on stage, it's my go-to track when I want to feel myself. Um, Number 16 is ZeXzy. ZeXzy is just basically what Z does. Z likes to take flights. Z likes to get down. Just basically how Z does his thing, and that's what ZeXzy is about. Number 17 is when we leave the West Indies and we head into Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico. Aurea is a Latin song, it's reggaeton. I sang in Spanish on that one. I rapped in Spanish, and for me, it was just me unraveling that side of me that I've always, just wanted to explore. I've always wanted to sing in Spanish. I've always wanted to just create something, in that lane, and I was so glad that my label was able to get me a Spanish teacher and who brushed up my Spanish. I was using Google Translator. And then, we were able to put this song together. And here we are with Aurea. And it's a song you're going to want to listen to. So number 18 on the album is Air Hostess. This is a folk song. Me just talking about this beautiful air hostess I met on the flight. I'll keep saying it. If you get on the flight and you have a problem with a flight attendant, be it male or female, by default, I'm going to say you have to be the one at fault, because those guys are the most professional, the most courteous people I have ever had to deal with. Like, they're so meek, they're usually very beautiful. I don't know if there is this school of beauty they take them from, but they are one of the reasons I love to take flights. They are just too cool. So that's Air Hostess. And then number 19 on the album is The Best. The Best is a country song. Has a little bit of reggae in there, but very much country-like. So you have ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba-da, ba-da-ba-da, ba-da-ba-da-da-da. So this just takes you to rural America. Life is serene, life is beautiful. You're chilling in your ranch with your family, and this song just puts you at ease. So it's definitely a song you want to listen to. In fact, this album, you just need to listen to all the tracks, because you may think you're not a country guy. You get in there through Afro beats, and then you may become a country guy. You may go in there feeling like a country boy, and then you may end up being this guy who just loves the pop track on the album. So that's basically what this album is about. It's about bringing backgrounds together. It's about bringing people together. Um, we just loving ourselves and just having fun. You know, and yes, number 20 on the album is Beasts. Beast is is me rapping and just feeling like I'm the greatest rapper alive. And the thing I like about this album is that I didn't go into each any of these tracks with the form I did the track before. Like if the track on number 17 will be different from the personality on the track number 17 will be different from the personality of track number 18. Track number 18 is different from track number 19. Track number 19's personality is different from track number 20. And this is because we think that keeping it real is you showing your different sides. The side of you when you're angry, the side of you when you're cocky, the side of you when you're vulnerable, the side of you when you're in love, the side of you when you think the world is crashing and you somehow want to save it even if you can't, but you want to do something about it. So this album is just all encompassing different human sides, different emotions, because we believe that we are not one-sided. We are different. We have different sides to us, and that's what this album emphasizes. For my colleagues who likes to just do one thing, they want to just be cocky all the time, and that's my persona, or they want to be vulnerable all the time because they think that's their persona. It's also good if that's what you want to do. But for the Z, the E, the X to the Z, wow, I like to do different things. I like to show people my different sides. That's my artistry. That's what I like to do. So track number 21 is Buffalo Vibes. Buffalo Vibes is also a hip hop song. I was just flew from Niger, JFK to LaGuardia, local flight landing in Buffalo. I was just talking about my first experience coming into, America and how I landed in Buffalo all the way from Nigeria to JFK, and then JFK I took a flight to Buffalo, you know, and all of those beautiful people that helped me settle in and gave me comfort, gave me the right environment to thrive. And Buffalo Vibes also has a little bit of orchestra in there, so you're gonna be hearing like the instrumentation is just beautiful. I love that track so much, and yeah, brought out on that side of me. So number 22 is the track titled Tranquility. It was titled Tranquility because the song is just tranquil. It's you're gonna feel like you're on some sort of sedative, because music is a drug in itself. It's a very, very lovely track. It takes you to the medieval ages when Beethoven was Beethoven and he was doing his thing, and the song sounds like a classic from the old. So it's a classical song. It's a beautiful, beautiful piece, and you want to meditate, you want to do your yoga, that's your go-to song. Then number 23 on the album is the pop song titled Stomp. Stomp is just reminding us that we're humans. Let's get in touch with our humanity. Let's love one another. Let's let humanity reign again. That's what Stomp is all about. So let's stomp out for humanity. Let's stomp out for greatness. Let's stomp out for ourselves. And let's not be selfish when we do that. And number 24 is Leave. This is the original version. You already know that I have one already released with verses, but this is the original version, just straight up pop and R&B, just pouring out my heart, showing you how vulnerable I can be. The fact that life may be sometimes crashing on you, but then you just have to keep going. And the fact that I will always choose to live rather than be depressed or give in to the pressures of life. Yes. So number 25 on the album is Live, the remix, featuring none other than the great rapper from Canada, Versus. He killed the rap. I love listening to that song. Just the way he came in, it was like some sort of Eminem, and he just bodied it. I love what he did. Shout out to Versus. Number 26 is an EDM song slash pop song titled Soccer. Soccer is just about a girl who fell in love with this guy. She was warned. She was told not to do it, but she's a sucker for love. And yeah, she fell in love with the bad boy, and and yeah, she had herself to blame for it. But Soccer is just a pop song. You can dance to it while listening to the lovely lyrics. Number 27 is none other than the pop song titled So Much. So Much has this kind of Michael Jackson's, Heal the World feel, um, We Are the World, just talking about humanity and the fact that there are a lot of things that are going on. We need to get a grip. AI is taking over, technology is going crazy. How do we combat these problems? How do we someday get to that level where we can? Are we going to get to a day where we can tell facts from what is before us? Because you see some images these days, and maybe it's from a public figure, and you're asking yourself, did he really say that? Did she really do that? Is it just AI? Are my eyes deceiving me? So AI has seriously blurred the lines between reality and the fake. That's why I said no evidence is empirical. There's so much going on. So now, before now, you could prove things and say, yo, this is evidence, this is proof, this is video proof. But now, how do you prove? How do you say this is empirical facts? This can empirically be proven that this is what it is in an age where science has become so real and we can tell the real from the fake. So we talk about AI, we talk about the wars, we talk about social media and man's inhumanity to man, cockiness, and all of those things all rolled into one. That's why the song is titled So Much. There's so much going on. And last track on the album is the number 28 track titled Stockholm. Stockholm is yeah, I know some people want to relate it to the capital of Sweden, but it's not. It's actually related to the Stockholm syndrome, where someone is in captivity, and then they fall in love with their captor or captors, and even when they have the opportunity to leave, they don't want to leave. And that is the case with so many people who are in love, whose heart has been have been captivated by their loved ones, and they just love this person, but they just can't seem to leave, even if it's not a satisfying relationship. So it's a soft rock ballad. So I was just pouring out my heart on that one, and it's the last song on the album. It's a great track. So I'll urge you guys, every sound is an album for everyone. Play from track 1 to track 28. Trust me, you will not regret it. It's an absolutely beautiful masterpiece. Um, Historians are going to write about this album till the end of time. That I am sure of. I'm not just bragging. When it's 12 a.m., get into your Spotify, get into your Apple Music, get into your Tidal, whatever streaming platform you use, stream this album, take out time, play from track 1 to track 28. Trust me, it will be worth your time. It's a journey through sound. It's a landscape of beautiful music, different genres, different backgrounds, um, different musical tones, changing texture, changing style, changing approach, changing persona. It's just a great work of art. And I wish you guys all the best. Today's Thursday. Tomorrow, after the album has dropped, we're going to be doing our game of tones. We're going to be, you know, asking people the genres they enjoy the most. Probably you have to sing your genre for us. So it's going to be a competition. Yes, guys, just get ready. The pre-save link is still in the description. Pre-save it for tonight. Set your reminders. Just set your alarm clock for 12 a.m. because this is a journey through sound. And don't forget, the label that brought this to you is Maple Grove Entertainment. Yes, the best when it comes to everything entertainment, everything music, everything sound. That's what Maple Grove Entertainment is all about. And this production right here that we're doing right now, this live stream is in Maple Grove Media Production. The man behind the scenes is Jamie Thiessen pushing the buttons, and we're just happy that tonight finally all that we've been promising you, those promises are going to be kept. Yes, we know what we've been talking about. Till I see you guys again tomorrow. Is the Z, the E, the X to the Z. ZeXzy. Ciao.
Here is an album set to change the course of the world forever. A world tour, a buffet of music, if you may call it so. From his humble beginnings of Benin City, Edo State, Nigeria, west of Africa, ZeXzy's music transcends cultural backgrounds from coast to coast, recognizing every major genre there is. Ladies and gentlemen, from the stable of Maple Grove Entertainment, this is Every Sound.